This is Nikki at Polkadoodles, and I just wanted to share with you a really great piece of information. So, one of the questions I probably get asked every single day on social media or by email, you guys are constantly messaging me. And one of the main questions I get asked all the time is how can I actually edit, or what program do I need to use with my downloads? Now, there are lots and lots of different programs and apps out there, lots of free ones, lots that you pay for, um, and a really, really great one that I have used in the past and I really love, and it's kind of come back onto my horizon again just in the last couple of weeks. And I thought, why haven't I actually ever told anyone to use this before? Is a little app called Canva, and all you need to do is go to canva.com, so it's canva.com, and it's an online app, so you can use it on your tablet, on your phone, whatever you need to use it on, you can use it. Now, there is actually, I'm logged in here, but the first thing is I just want to actually show you this lovely big thing here, which is free. So basically, they have a free program that you can use. So it doesn't need to cost you any money whatsoever. And so even if you've kind of using something else, try this on a free trial or whatever. Just log in, create an account, and just have a play with it. You might find that it's better than what you're actually currently using. And basically, there are thousands, look here, 250,000 free templates. Now, as a crafter, you won't need those. But what you can do is actually use this to edit all your digits. So I'm going to go in here and this takes me into the dashboard, and I'm just going to quickly show you how you can do anything and do something. And the reason I'm doing this is because because we use this all the time, I actually have a promo offer for you. So if you did want to sign up, then I'm going to give you a code at the end. But as I say, you don't really need to. I have to say though, that kind of signing up generally means that you get extra benefits and stuff, and it can sometimes be a bit easy to use. So do look into that option, but like I say, you don't really need to. So when you log in, it comes up with like a little video. This is so easy for you to use. Now, don't get kind of bamboozled because there's so much in here. It's easy to kind of get lost. So basically, all you're going to really want to do is probably upload your photograph that you've taken. This is amazing if you're on a design team, by the way. But if you're just a normal crafter and forget the design team thing, but kind of like you look on social media and you think, why can't I make my photos look like that? I want to put a watermark on my photo. My photos are dark and my photos are all skew width. I need to straighten them. I'd like to lighten them and brighten them. This enables you to do that. So up here, look, we've got create a design. And it kind of says, it gives you all these different options: brochure, graph, flyer, Instagram post. You can do things specifically here for Instagram. You can even create your own little logo. You can create posters. You can do video. So much in here. Anyway, basically, so I'm going to start off with, and just before we do, if we just scroll down here, look, these are all some of the templates that you can do. So look, it's giving you an example of some little logos that you can create. You can create posters and things. Now, if you're going to start off like from scratch and you've never done this before, it might actually be a good idea to use an existing template and edit it. So look, this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to go to Facebook post, look. So the majority of us are using Facebook. So I like that one. So let's go here. And I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to actually take all the bits I don't want out, and we're going to make a new one. So look, immediately it comes up. This is sized perfectly for Facebook. So this is the size that you need for it to be a proper Facebook post. You know, like sometimes you post and half your image gets cut off, half your photo gets cut off. It's because you're not doing it the right size. So look, when I actually scroll over this, these all highlight, and all you need to do is just click it. And if you don't want it, you just remove it, look. So I don't want these. These are someone else's photos. Oh, look, there's one hidden under there. I don't want that text, but I might leave that in, actually, because I might use that as a watermark. That's another photo there. They're all things that are in here. And look, they've even given you lots of other options as well. So how cool will that be? So if we wanted to kind of change this is just like the background here, and we can even delete that, look, or we can delete the whole thing. So let me just go in, and I'm going to just remove all of this, and then I'm going to delete these next ones because I don't need these. Okay, so we've just got one. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just ignore this because this is kind of all those photos that were in there. And we're going to actually add out, so you can go into photos here and you can pick all, there's millions of photos that you can pick. You know, you can have a white background. You know, for instance, here we go. This is really popular at the minute because these kind of wood wash backgrounds make lovely backgrounds to your photos. Now, did you see all I did was click on that and it is just automatically come in here, and then I'm just clicking with my mouse and moving it around. This is like the canvas here, so you can resize that to fit as you want. There you go. I've already got a really nice background. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, so if you want to deselect that, you see how it's got a blue line around it, deselect it, so click off it, and then we're going to come back over here and we're going to actually upload our own photo. Okay, so I'm going to upload media, and I don't know, actually, I've got some open over here. I don't know whether I can just actually drag things in. Let's have a look. I think I probably can. Yeah, look, drop to upload your file. So you can either click it, or, you know, you can do it the long way around. It's up to you. And look, it's there already. So it's in there. So now I can just actually add that in. Okay. So as you can see, now this isn't my photo. It's one of the design teams, but I just thought it was a good way to actually show you. So look, now all these things become available to you at the top. So we have effects. So effects are where, look, background remover. Remove the background of your image with one click. Okay, let's try it. Oh, okay. So you've got to subscribe to use this feature. So this is where sometimes you get extra features when you pay. So, you know, that's obviously up to you. So we're not going to do that. But look, there's photogenic things here. So we can actually change. Can you see how it's changing colour? So if you've taken a photo, let me see. How do I go back? There should be an undo thing here. Undo, where is it? Oh, there, look. Undo, up there. Or you can press Command Z on a Mac, or it'll be Control Z if you're on Windows. Okay, so that's the original photo. So look, we can, if it was a bit dark or it was a bit miscoloured, you can actually correct it. Now, the other thing is we've got, and you need to play around in here, all the different things. To be honest, a lot of this you won't really need, okay? But look what's in here. Greeting card mock-up. Okay, so it's kind of even got stuff like this in that you can actually, you know, you could set this up. So, you know, you could set up your photo on there or your card on there. But you'd need to take the background off your card if you were going to do that. Anyway, we don't want to do that, so we're going to undo. So we're going to come back to this. So I can actually resize this to fit if I wanted to. So let's just make that bigger. So all I did there, sorry, I'm just so used to do it. All I did there was I actually dragged it on the corners. So you see like here, where you drag on the corner, that's how you make it bigger and smaller. just like you do if you're scrolling through your iPhone or your smartphone, whatever. Okay, so we can do that there. Or what we can do is we can actually crop. So this is the original photo. And look, we can go zoom in and out. So if we wanted to, we can actually crop this photo right down. So let me just zoom out a bit there. So look, now I can actually, and look, I can take that wherever I want. So we can crop that right down to there if we wanted to. Okay. And then if you want to do it, you just click done. Okay. And let's zoom back in and see what that looks like. Now, because this is quite a straight card, if you wanted to, now obviously it's got a little banner overhang here, but we're going to ignore that for now. Because going back to that thing about wanting to remove the background, if your background isn't very good, if you actually have a straight photo, what you could do is you could actually take this crop and you could crop that right down. Now your card has to be straight to do it, look. So basically now I'd have to shorten that and trim it off a little bit to make it neat. But that now is going to remove all of that background off your photo. So if you've got a straight edge card, you can actually crop it down really easily like that. Now, I'm going to just cancel that. And look, what the other things you can do, you can flip it, you can adjust it. So in here, this is a little bit dark, this. So look, you can brighten it. Now, I would say don't go too mad, because when you brighten it too much, you actually lose a lot of the contrast. So, and equally, if you go too contrasty, you lose a lot of the depth of what you're doing as well. So you kind of have to just be careful with it. What's this? Express. Oh, look, that's gonna do that. And a vignette basically brings all of your edges in. Okay, so we're going to make it just a little bit brighter, and at the same time we're going to up the contrast. So if your photo's really dark and you need to go quite a long way with it, then do it that way. The other thing you can do is you've got filters on here. So, you know, if you wanted to, you could play around with this as well. I'm not going to, because it's not that bad of a photo anyway. So we're going to crop it down. So I am actually going to crop this, and I'm going to take, sorry Helen, I know you did that lovely banner there, which I do really like, but look, I'm going to just alter that a little bit. The other thing that you should be able to do, I would have thought, usually you can, let's just do that. Usually you can rotate. What does animate do? Okay, so you can put animations in and things like that. You need to just, oh, there you go, look, rotate. So look, if your card was a little bit wonky and you wanted to crop that background out, make it straight first. And one I'm going to undo. Okay, so let's undo. And look, you can undo quite a few times. So this is a really good tip for you. So this is how I straighten my photos. The design team, when I do their photos, they're often like a little bit squiffy where they haven't quite got their angle right. So look, if I show you, this isn't too bad, but look, can you see how down that edge it's just going off here at a bit of an angle? So what I do, this is literally how I do it. I find it the easiest way. I actually find a corner of the card. So look up here in the top left, I'm finding the corner, and then I actually compare the left edge, look. So it's pretty much straight down the left edge, but when I bring it down here to the bottom, because this canvas here is square, down at the bottom, look, it actually shows you how far out it is. So look, I can just then twist that a little bit just to straighten it up a bit on that edge. And now, the only thing here is it's a little bit skewed, so I'm going to leave that as it is, and then we're going to crop it. So when we crop it down, because skewed is not the same as being not straight, is it? Askew, do you see what I mean? So it's like a little bit skewed off here. So we could just crop it in like that instead. It's up to you whether or not you've got anything. There will be, I'm pretty sure, there'll be somewhere in here where you can actually adjust this and you can actually skew it. What you're looking for is skew. And then now I've got that straight look. Okay, so now I've got my lovely card on a nice background as well. Now, the other thing that you can do here is you can add text. So you can add a heading. So, you know, if you wanted to watermark this, so this is made by Nelly. And up here, look, we can make it smaller. You can change the colour. So let's make it white. Where's there will be, you'll be able to make this transparent. I would have thought, oh look, you can do it on a curve as well. So look, how nice would that be? You can actually add your own watermark. You've got different fonts in here. Effects, that was that, shape, curve. What's in here? Can underline, upper or lower case. Link, you can add a link in here as well. Oh, transparency, look, that's what I was looking for. So look, we can make that watermark transparent. So look, now it's properly watermarked. Isn't that fab? And look, if you wanted to, you can just size it like that if you want to. The other great thing there, if you found it, was a link. So you can actually add a link here. So if you were doing your, I don't know, if you're doing a Facebook post or whatever, you can actually add a link. I don't know how that's going to work, but put a link in, play around with it, see what happens. You might be able to link direct to your blog. Anyway, so I just wanted to give you a very, very quick way around it. Like I said, you've got videos. There's videos in here, you're not going to use them, but even if you only use it for this, you know, I'm sure that because of the speed of it, you're going to find it really, really useful. So, and you can add more than one. Look, you can go down and add the page. Then all you do here, if we wanted to, is you just publish straight to Facebook. So, you just, obviously, you're going to set your account up and everything else. You know, or you can Facebook page it, you can group it, you can download it, share a link, schedule it. So this even goes into your calendar. So if you're going to Instagram, you can actually schedule it into your calendar. It's amazing. So it'll automatically publish for you and stuff. So you have to really play around with Canva. It's amazing. Those of you that are on design teams, highly recommend it, because I'm sure if you can schedule and stuff like that, it's going to help you and really, kind of make your life a lot easier. You can put it onto Pinterest as well. You know, there's so many different things in here that you can do. It's even got cards that you can do. So you could actually, if you wanted to, digitally enhance resize your cards, or I know I've put a card in here. Sorry, I got carried away then because it's so good. Look, I'm just going to remove that. So let me remove that background look. So I'm going to take that off. So in fact, let me delete that as well. Okay. Let me find an actual image for you. Okay, so here we go. So look, I'm dragging that straight on. So it's just going to drag straight on, straight from my folder. So look, we've got a digi image. This is why I opened it and I completely forgot. I got carried away with cards. But look how easy it is for you to actually resize your images. Now, the only thing here is that you'll need to make sure that you have it set up properly for printing. So templates, let's go let's go back. So because you're going to print this, I would say go to a poster template, and it's got rid of my image there because I've changed templates. So how do I size this? Might be better to go to letterhead. So let's go to a letterhead. Print your design as a letterhead. Resize. There you go. So standard paper or premium paper look, how many copies you want. Oh my gosh, that's even, so it's doing that as if it's going to deliver them. So if you wanted to actually get some leaflets delivered or whatever. There will be, Untitled Design A4 there, look. So that was what I was trying to look for. So it's an A4 page. So anyone in the UK, that's going to print out more or less, well, that is going to print out at A4 for you. If you're in the States, A4 is more or less the same size as 8.5 by 11. So on if you wanted to do an A6 card, look, you are going to split, that's 1/4 of A4. So, and it's the same with 8.5 by 11. So you're going to actually, you can resize it. So you can then, and if you wanted to, you could bring your other one in. No. There you go. So now you could actually add this girl with this girl. And look, now we've got 3 friends together. So this is an awesome way of actually resizing and manipulating your digi images. Now, I think with this A4 here, I think if you were in the US or outside the UK, that would change according to where your location is probably. But play around with the templates, like I said, because different things will give you different results. And, you know, at the end of the day, just print it off on a piece of paper before you start, and then you'll be able to resize it. And once you've got this, then you can save this. So look, file. Oh, look, there you go, look. So show rulers. See, this is because I haven't looked around for a while. I haven't used this for a while. We can add the margins, so you don't really want to be printing outside this area. Show print bleed, yeah. So, and then look, you can save this. So you only have to set it up once for your printer, and then you can save it. And look, you can edit in there. I don't know if you can't edit that. Create new design. Flyer. Invitation. Look, there you go, invitation. So that's 14 by 14. So that's more or less just under 6 by 6 inches. It's about 5.5 by 5.5 inches. So you could actually do that. And you could use it that way. Or you could go to postcard. So a postcard at 148 by 105, that's actually A6, which is A2 size in the US. So you need to look in here, and then that'll give you your print sizes, and then you'll be able to tell just by looking on screen. But you can see up here, look, this is in 2 centimeters. So, you know, as long as you know roughly what an inch is, and an inch is about just under 2.5 centimeters. So that, if I pull that up there, look, that is 1, 2, that's about 3 inches, that image, 3 and a bit inches, 3 and a bit inches. And that way, look, it's actually 2, 4, 6, 8. So yeah, about 3.5 inches. So anyway, so that's gone on way too long because there's so much to show you. I thought that was going to take me 2 minutes. So I hope that's been really useful for you. I think that will give you lots of different options for what you actually want to do with your downloads when you're crafting. I'm going to leave a link with this video. So use the link, and then if you decide that you want to sign up, you can actually save money with that link. Okay, so hopefully that might help you and maybe save you money in the future. but make sure you do your free trial thing as well, or use the free program to see how you like it. Anyway, that's me over and out. Hope that was useful. See you soon. Bye.